Mary Smith, the title agent in a recent settlement in New Jersey, received an email from the seller's attorney indicating that revised wiring instructions for the seller's proceeds of approximately $243,000 were being faxed over. Upon receiving the email, Mary attempted to contact the attorney to verify the change in wiring instructions. However, the attorney was not available. In order to provide the best customer service possible, Mary did not want the sellers to wait for their proceeds and used the faxed instructions to wire the proceeds. Later that day, Mary dropped off the seller's paperwork at the attorney's office, and it was then she discovered the attorney did not fax revised wiring instructions. Upon reviewing the attorney's sent emails, there was indeed an email from the attorney's AOL account to Mary indicating the revised wiring instructions would be arriving via fax. The attorney's email account had been hacked, and there was no way for Mary to determine the sender was not the attorney himself, unless she had indeed been able to talk to him prior to the sending of the wire. It turns out that cybercriminals hack into popular web-based email accounts and can watch activities for months prior to striking. This transaction looked especially inviting because neither the buyer nor the sellers physically attended the closing. How can you take steps toward preventing this and other cyber attacks? 1. Use a secure email server, not a popular web-based email service. 2. Set up a procedure with your buyers and sellers in the beginning of a transaction, preferably executed in person. Use a document such as a funds transfer agreement to indicate how proceeds will be sent to sellers and how deposit money will be brought to the table. If the document can't be executed in person, consider having it notarized. Contact your local Old Republic title agent or office for a sample agreement. 3. Ensure that every party in a transaction understands that if there is going to be any variation to the signed fund transfer instructions, the change needs to be made by phone using the telephone numbers listed on the funds transfer agreement, not through email or fax. Hackers use email or fax as a way of sending revised wiring instructions. Better yet, require that any changes to wiring instructions be made in person. And 4, remind everyone in your organization regularly, especially new employees, of the importance of verifying wiring instructions, especially last-minute changes. Remember, agree in the beginning how the funds will be collected and dispersed. If that changes or there are any doubts, stop and call. For more tips on preventing a cybercrime attack in your office, contact your local Old Republic title office or agent.